What's up, everybody? It is I, Tony, and welcome back to another episode of TTBurger Game Reviews. And today we have another multi-part review, and this is episode 132, part 1 of 2. Yep, a two-part review. I haven't done a two-part review in a long time, but today's the day we do another two-part review, and I want to talk a little bit about the racing genre here. The racing genre needs no introduction. A lot of great racing games that are very memorable, especially on the PlayStation. You want to talk about games like Gran Turismo or like Wipeout or so and stuff, and more and more and more. And Jet Moto 2 is another good one too. And there's a lot of racing games like known to mankind on multiple consoles, whatever which one you get, like also Destruction Derby as well, and of course this isn't really a racing franchise, but it's driving, got Driver also, but I'm kind of going off topic here. But there is one series that a lot of people don't really seem to remember or know about, because this game series only had 2 games. They were on the PlayStation and the PC, but mainly for console gamers it was for the PC. That's where they were first released. And before I start this, I want to give a shout out to a buddy of mine named RazorBlade1812, who's a big fan of this series as well. And RazorBlade1812, I hope you enjoy here. And that series that we're going to be talking about today is the Rollcage series franchise. And this game series came in 2 games here, and we got them both right here. And this is gonna be 2 parts, like I said. Part 1, we're gonna look at Rollcage, and then part 2, Rollcage Stage 2. And we got a lot to talk about here, so let's get started with the original Rollcage for the PlayStation, first released in 1998, and this is the limited edition version here that I have that comes with the soundtrack that has songs like Fatboy Slim and more. And let's get started. And what is there to say about Rollcage? It's a fast-paced racing game that has futuristic vehicles. It's kind of like a combination of Wipeout and F-Zero X on the N64 combined into one package here, and it works really well. There is a flaw that I have with the game though, but it's still a great game overall. And as we get started here, we see the opening cutscene. It looks great, but I had to mute it because of like it has a copyright song and stuff, and I had to turn the music off because it's got licensed tracks by Fatboy Slim and more, and I didn't want to get a copyright strike. So, but what you see here, it looks awesome. It's really cool. And then we get into like the modes here. We got League, Practice, and Versus and stuff, and we're looking at the League because it's the main mode here. And you got a handful of characters to choose from. We got Jet, we got Rhea, we got Lenny, and we got more, and oh look, there's me, Tony. Yeah, so like look, it's me. I'm in the game. Well, it's not really me, of course, but it kind of looks like me. He's got red hair and stuff. But yeah, for this review, I'll be playing as the character Tony, who's from England, and hey, it's me. I'll play as me in the game. And as we get into the game here, look at these graphics. Look how amazing these graphics look and still hold up to this day. There's no dip in the frame rate whatsoever, and it takes advantage of the PlayStation's hardware and capabilities. Like, it's very fast, it's very smooth, no dips in the frame rate, and look how fast this goes. I mean, like, nice and crisp and colorful graphics with smooth frame rate is definitely the way to go. And I'm just amazed here on how great this looks, because it's just an awesome looking game overall. In fact, it's just fantastic looking. And just amazed me how great the graphics are. It's definitely a plus for the graphics. Sound-wise, really isn't much to say here aside from the music, which, like I mentioned, the music's got songs like Fatboy Slim, Easy Rollers, Pascal, Freestyle, Hoax, Pressure Ride, and more. And that's what I gotta say about the sound here, aside from like the way the engine sounds and how the crashing sounds like when you hit something or so. And it's good with the sound, definitely. There's no story, like I mentioned. It's a racing game, so that's why I skipped the story aspect. And now we're into the gameplay here. Gameplay is fucking amazing, but there is one problem I have with it, which I'll get to later on. Now, like I said here, it's fast-paced racing, wheel-wheel drive racing, where you can race on the ground, race on the walls and ceiling and stuff. You're in control here, and it's very fast. It keeps going, very smooth and stuff. Definitely, it's pretty much like what people say. But a bunch of people said it's basically like a combination of Wipeout and F-Zero X and stuff, and it looks really cool. It's fantastic. It's fucking awesome. And you pretty much, your goal, you raise 5 other points, and your goal is to come in first to get points to like win a league, and then complete another league, and then so on. And you must race to the finish. You have items that you use, like hit your opponents with that, or hit background scenery and stuff to like affect your opponent's racing and stuff too. And it's fun. The races are very short because you go very fast, but you go so fast that you'll forget that you're already on the last lap. Because like some of these races go by so fast, it'll look like you're on the last lap. Like, whoa, I'm already on the last lap. Whoa, holy shit! We're coming in here, people. We're coming in here, and fun. You get first place and stuff, and then it's a thrill definitely and stuff. But now I gotta get to that one complaint that I have, and that is the turning is not very good. The turning is very loose, and you'll just like turn all over the place and just slide all over the place when you hit a ramp or something like that and land. You'll just slide all over the place. I mean, sometimes you don't have control, even when you do feel like you're in control. That's one time you're not in control. When you go by so fast, it just speeds out of control. You press the circle button to like reposition yourself, but you'll waste precious time, and you'll go from like first to last place or so. You can catch up, but there are certain obstacles that can get in the way that'll cost you the race, and you'll be in last place. And it's just a really big bummer because last place gives you no points whatsoever, and like fifth place gets you 1 point or so and stuff, and fourth place gets you 2 points, and first place gets you 10 points, and so on. And when you're frustrated, you can't restart the race either. So like if you're doing bad, you're gonna have to quit the league or quit the race and just try again in the next race or so. And it's really frustrating because this should have been ironed out more. I mean, like RaceBlade 1812 told me he had this problem too with the turning and stuff too, but I really just can't say that like I mean I know I do kind of suck at the game. It's not the game's fault, but it's just the turning here could have been better. It could have been better to where like it should have been better where you can't slide all over the place like you see here at certain parts. I end up on like the wrong side, and I end up going the wrong way, and it ends up costing me time and costing me the race. And it is annoying, but still, like I understand they want to challenge it, but this should have been ironed out a little bit more. And you do have a variety of courses to race in. Like one track is like a volcano-like area, one part's like this like dark city and such, and like this like a grassy area, which is like some garden area and stuff. It's like you got a big variety in the racing stuff. There's like 3 leagues that you can race in, then you can try again on the hard mode and stuff, and there you go. But like sure, like it may not be as much content, but this was the PlayStation. This was a 90s game. It was understandable and stuff, definitely. And there's not really much else to say about Rollcage here, so I'll just say that like it's a fantastic game. If you can overlook that one problem with the turning and stuff like that, and how like your car can slide all over the place and stuff, then you got yourself a great game here, definitely. My final rating here is pick it up. It's definitely worth it, especially if you want a fantastic racing game that's very fast and speedy and innovative. Look no further. Rollcage is the way to go. I gotta take points off though for that problem I have with it and stuff, and because like I mentioned earlier, so I'm gonna take some points off here. But the score I'll be giving it is a 9 out of 10. Still a great game, definitely worth owning if you want racing, definitely. And that's it for episode 132, part 1 of 2. Stay tuned for episode 132, part 2, where we look at the sequel, Rollcage Stage 2. Now, how does this game fare from its predecessor? Find out next. Which all I gotta say is Tony, peace and out.